everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I'm going to show you this recipe of my Adalu Ekpo. This is beans and corn combination. This meal is popular among the Yorubas, especially the Ijebus. It's a very simple delicacy that you can make anytime. You can eat it for lunch, dinner, breakfast, whenever. It's very, very delicious. So if you're ready to see how I do this today, I'm going to show you how this is done. Come into this kitchen and let's make it happen. Come on guys, let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how this is done. First on the list of ingredients is the yellow corn. Guys, I like to use the yellow corn for this meal because it gives it some added, just color. So I prefer the yellow corn to the white corn. So these are the other ingredients that you're going to be using. We're using some onions, ground crayfish, habanero pepper, stock cube, salt, and palm oil. You can add fish if you want to, but that will be doing too much. You don't always have to put a lot of ingredients in your food before it becomes tasty. Once you know what you're doing, your food is going to come out right. So don't always add too much things. For protein, I already have crayfish, and that's enough. So that's all we need for protein. So you wash your beans, put it on the stove, and let it start to boil. Always pick your beans, guys. Always do that. Now, in this blender, I have pepper, habanero pepper. I have some onions, and sometimes I add my stock cube here to be blended too, but today I didn't do that. Now you keep cooking this beans, keep cooking it, keep your eye on it. I love to cook my beans with the pot open. I don't know, it makes it cook fast for me. I don't use potash to cook my beans, so I always just leave it open and it boils and cook. I'm allergic to potash. It gives me heartburn, so I don't use it to soften my beans. I'm talking about cow, guys. So you pour in your pepper mix into the already cooked beans, because at this point the beans look soft. You're just going to let it boil with the pepper. You want the pepper to really go into it, so you're going to leave it there to be boiling while you deal with your corn. Guys, when you buy this corn from the store, make sure you pick it, make sure you wash it. Don't just assume that because it came from the store it is clean. No, always wash your corn. Okay, always wash anything that comes from the store, because it's machines that cleans them. So sometimes they don't do a thorough job. So always make sure you wash your things before you use them. So you wash it thoroughly, and you're going to strain this and leave it there to just drain, because you don't want too much water in the beans. There's water already in there with the pepper and everything. So make sure your beans is properly strained, devoid of all water, and then you put it aside and just continue cooking your beans. And like I said, beans take some time, so just give it time to cook. After you found out that, when you realize that the beans is cooked and soft and maybe has boiled with the pepper and onions mix for about 10-15 minutes, that's when you introduce your corn. And then I am putting the oil. Oh my God, can you see the oil that we're using? Can you see the oil? This is just crazy sometimes. Now there I have put in my crayfish. I have added my salt. Guys, with salt, be very, very careful. Oh, I'm sorry. The first thing I added was my stock cube, and now this is the crayfish. Be very, very careful when you're putting salt in this food, because it gets so salty easily. So you cook for a while and you mix. Guys, this is cooked at this time. It's already done. There's nothing else I can do here. Just mix it thoroughly and let it sit. As soon as it sits for about 10 minutes, it's going to solidify. So don't worry about the water you're seeing right now. The onions in your food always help you to combine your food. So it's going to solidify after about 10-15 minutes. So don't worry about it. It's not going to be watery like this. So this is how I make this, guys. This is how it's done every day. Every time I cook it. Turn off your stove and serve your meal. Thank you so much for watching me today. I truly appreciate you. Until next time, it's ciao ciao, bon appetit, and see you later.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yeah, 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 yeah. Come to mama's. Are you hungry? Are you hungry?